I think the rules should be obeyed. We have said more discussion, which allow her to make any input, and I also intend to make more input. I think that is the whole essence of deferring it. To continue the debate, many of us will rather debate it here. So I think my distinguished sisters should agree that these are the rules.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Oba's Trending Gist. Today we are diving into a moment that has sparked quite the conversation in Nigeria's political landscape. We are talking about the heated exchange in the Nigerian Senate involving Senator Natasha Akpoyo Uduaghan, Senator Oshiomhole, and the Senate President Akpabio. It all unfolded during a crucial debate on the Sexual Offences Bill. What started as an attempt by Senator Natasha to contribute to a bill deeply affecting women quickly turned into a clash of parliamentary procedures. But beyond the gavel and the rules, a bigger question looms. Where were the other senators? The chamber looked noticeably empty, raising concerns about legislative commitment. Let us watch the moment unfold. Sit back and watch this.
Those in support say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Mr. Senate President, please, may I speak? I'm a woman, and abortion has to do with women. It's very important, sir.
Let us go to clause. This has been stepped down in totality. Yes, you distinguished senator, distinguished senator. This has been stepped down in view of the conviction, but if you have anything to add, you can say.
Thank you very much, sir. Senator Natasha Akpoyo Uduaghan, Kogi Central. Sir, this borders on abortion. And
yes, Senator. Your mic.
Mr. President, we have been tutored over and over that when a matter has been concluded and you have dropped the gavel, in this particular case, to allow for more conversation, if you grant exemption to distinguish Senator Natasha, then you must extend the same extension to us, in which case our rules will become meaningless. I think the rules should be obeyed. We have said more discussion, which allow her to make any input, and I also intend to make more input. I think that is the whole essence of deferring it. To continue the debate, many of us will rather debate it here. So I think my distinguished sisters should agree that these are the rules. And those rules have to be followed. If you begin to exercise discretion of granting exemption here, you have to grant exemption there, and here we shall have no rules.
Okay,
I think the rules should be fair, and they should be applied the way you have done, even when I try to...
Distinguished Senator Oshiomhole, I must add that I'm not a spirit to know what the senator wanted to say. The senator said, I want to say something. But if I knew, I would have referred her to Rule 52, sub 6. Rule 52, sub 6 says, it shall be out of order to attempt to reconsider any specific question upon which the Senate has come to a conclusion during the current session, except upon a substantive motion for rescission. So since the Senate has come to a conclusion and has stepped down this, it shall be out of order. So I ruled Senator Natasha out of order. Yes, Leader of the Senate.
Well, Mr. President, sitting as chair, since we have stepped that down, the next bill I believe we can take, still while sitting as committee of the whole, is the second bill out of the three that were taken. That will be the further consideration of the Federal Road Safety Corps Act Amendment Bill 2025 HB 1401.
Thank you.
The Secretariat has,
Thank you. So, distinguished colleagues, Federal Road Safety Bill 2025, SB 1401. Distinguished colleagues, the report is before us. Those in support that the long title on page 1 form part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Those in support that Section 2 to Section 10 of the bill form part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Those in support that Section 11 to Section 20 form part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Specifically, the short title is on Clause 20. Those in support that this clause short title form part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Explanatory memorandum is on page 21. Those in support that this form part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Leader of the Senate, you may wish to move that we report progress.
What a moment. Let's break down exactly what happened. We saw Senator Natasha Akpoyo Uduaghan and that is of the Kogi Central attempting to contribute to the Sexual Offences Bill. She clearly stated her desire to speak as a woman, highlighting that the bill particularly concerns abortion directly impacting women. This was a critical point she wanted to make, emphasizing the gender-specific implication of the legislation. However, her attempt was met with a procedural hurdle. The Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, initially acknowledged her, but then quickly moved to say that the clause she was referring to had been stepped down in totality. He then gave her a chance to speak if she had anything to add, but almost immediately, Senator Adams Oshiomhole rose to his feet. Senator Oshiomhole firmly argued that once a matter has been concluded and the gavel dropped, it is out of order to revisit. He stressed the importance of adhering to the rule of the Senate, suggesting that granting an exception would make their rules meaningless. He advocated for consistency in applying parliamentary procedures, implying that if an exception was made for Senator Natasha, it would have to be extended to others, leading to a breakdown of order. Following this intervention, the Senate President referenced Rule 52 sub 6, which explicitly states that it is out of order to attempt to reconsider any specific question upon which the Senate has already come to a conclusion during the current session, unless through a substantive motion for rescission. Based on this rule, Senator Akpabio then ruled Senator Natasha Akpoyo Uduaghan out of order, effectively preventing her from making her contribution at that moment. It's clear this was a classic clash between a senator's desire to speak on a pertinent issue and the strict application of parliamentary rules. Now, let's get into my critical take on this incident. While parliamentary procedures are essential for maintaining order and efficiency in legislative bodies, the rigidity displayed here, especially on a bill as sensitive and impactful as the Sexual Offences Bill, raises serious questions. First, Senator Natasha explicitly stated her position as a woman and the direct relevance of abortion to women. The Sexual Offences Bill often includes provision related to sexual assault, rape, and sometimes the aftermath, which can involve decision about pregnancy. To shut down a female senator wanting to speak on such a topic, citing procedural rules, appears to inadvertently sideline a crucial perspective. Was there no way to find a procedural path to hear her out, given the gravity of the subject matter and her direct stake as a woman? Secondly, the Senate President's initial statement that the clauses had been stepped down in totality creates confusion. Stepping down typically implies deferral for further consideration or amendment, which would align with Senator Natasha's desire for discussion. However, Senator Oshiomohole's intervention and ultimately the Senate President's ruling treated the matter as concluded. This inconsistency is problematic. If it was truly concluded, why hint at further contributions? If it was stepped down, why not allow for renewed debate? And then the elephant in the room, the empty seats in a Senate of 109 members. The sparse attention is glaring. While a few senators were engaged in a debate over procedural rules, the vast majority were absent. This stark visual undermines the very purpose of a legislative body. It suggests a lack of engagement and commitment to legislative duties, especially on bills that affect the lives of ordinary Nigerians. How can crucial bills be thoroughly debated and robust laws be enacted if most representatives are not even present? This incident highlights a tension between strict adherence to rules and the spirit of democratic representation, where diverse voices, particularly those directly affected by legislation, should be heard and considered. The procedural shutdown of Senator Natasha, juxtaposed with the low attendance, cast a shadow on the Senate's effectiveness and commitment to inclusive governance. So, there you have it, a moment that encapsulates the complexities and challenges within our legislative process. While rules are there to guide, they should not become barriers to essential discourse, especially on matters of significant public interest and human rights. The question of when to apply the gavel and when to allow for more dialogue is a delicate balance that legislative leaders must constantly navigate. What are your thoughts on this? Did the Senate President and the Senator Oshiomhole make the right call, or should Natasha have been given the floor? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Obas Trending Gist for more incisive analysis. Until next time, stay informed.